I would like to introduce Chief Koochooloo, sorry. And Leila, go ahead.
Hi, yes, it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you, Anastasia. Let me go ahead and share my screen. Let me know when it's projecting. Please. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay, great. 1 second.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay.
Let's start.
Yeah. Okay. Good morning, everyone. My name is Leila, and I'm the founder of Chef Koochooloo. Koochooloo means little in Turkey, Farsi, Italian, and a number of other languages. Every parent's biggest wish is to have a child that's happy, healthy, and smart. Yet childhood obesity continues to be on the rise. Children are becoming depressed and failing in school. A number of scientific journals indicate a direct correlation between unhealthy eating and poor academic performance. So we came up with the idea of Chef Koochooloo, an interactive education platform that teaches kids math, science, and geography through healthy cooking. The experience begins when a child chooses a country from a 3D interactive platform and is immediately presented with fun facts about the country. As they begin cooking with the help of a teacher or parent, we infuse math and science related content that is aligned with national learning standards as well as their specific grade level. A number of great institutions around the world have recognized our innovation in education and awarded us for it. That includes the Ministry of Education in France, Switzerland, Chile, and right here in the US. And we were the recipient of a $1 million grant from the National Science Foundation. Thanks to those funds, we were able to perform academic validation and testing, and we realized that with only short 10 lessons from Chef K, kids are able to improve their math, science, and literary scores by 55%. To date, we have launched 30 paid pilots and generated $293K in revenue, and collected over 300 positive testimonials from teachers, parents, and educators. And we are now pivoting. We are launching a new version of our product and going with the SaaS business model, selling it B2B and B2C at $7 per student per year. And this is how our pricing compares to our competitors. There are a number of great applications teaching children STEM through technology, but not combine it with healthy eating, and that's where we hold a patent. Our go-to-market strategy includes an email marketing campaign, presence in conferences, and building relationships with thought leaders, which we have done a great job of. And during the coronavirus, the U.S. Department of Education has acted as our marketing channel, telling a lot of people about us. We have a great diverse team, passionate and experienced. My own background, I started with being a consultant to the Ministry of Education in France, and I have launched my career in tech, working for companies such as Yahoo and eBay. My co-founder was a math and science teacher before becoming an engineer and launching his previous successful startup. And education presents a great opportunity right now, especially virtual education. And so we ask you to come and uplift education with Chef Koochooloo. We're looking to raise 1.5 million in our seed round, and the U.S. government will match every dollar with 50 cents. Thank you. Yes.
Okay. Hi, this is
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you, Sunil.
Okay. Yeah. So in such a crowded space of so many, I've got 2 kids. They're at home right now. I'm getting in one email every day. And to my surprise, that I'm getting to know so many online resources, especially a lot of them are provided free, especially Khan Academy. In this competitive market, email marketing, everything is good, but how do you stand out? What's your strategy to stand out in comparison to the other competition?
As you notice, we haven't been sending you an email. we don't have a shortage of customers. Our unique differentiator is that we focus on health and nutrition eating, which we believe are fundamentally, before you can start working on a child's education, the child needs to be healthy and happy before they can start learning. And none of those solutions focus on that. And the reason is because there's no budget for it. The government, doesn't realize the importance of healthy eating in children. Parents don't have the time to teach children how to eat and adopt healthy behaviors anymore. So we are addressing this by, making sure that we go back to the core of what is the basic education, teaching the child, what is appropriate to eat, building a relationship with food in a positive way, but also aligning it with national learning standards and what they're supposed to be learning so they can perform academically well. And a lot of our competitors, if you notice, there's saturated market of applications that teach coding, math, but none of them really have a fun way that involves both girls and boys. And it's an experience that every single person enjoys. Everybody has to eat, so that really sets us apart.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Hi, this is David. I have
Hi, David.
sorry, don't want to talk to over anyone. I have two questions. One is I'd like to understand your unit economics a little better. What does it cost for you to acquire a customer versus to maintain a customer versus the revenue you're getting? And the other question is, do you have any exit comps in your space?
Any what? Sorry, exit comps?
Yes. So what does companies fetch in the exit market in your segment?
I see. Okay, so yes, basically our unique economic comes to something to about $1,000 per school to onboard a new school. And here's some of the previous companies who had exits in education. We look at our exit a little bit different than most education companies though, because we also have this food component. So we envision our exit to be through a company like Sodexo or Nestle, somebody who could become the food delivery partner. It would be in their interest to purchase us because it's a new way of getting, marketing to a new audience and building relationships with their new consumers at an early age.
Jeff.
Yeah, I just had a question. I think now you guys can hear me, right?
Yeah, we hear you.
Yeah. So congrats on the progress. My question will be, how do you create the content on the app, and what's the role of the AI here? If you can talk more about the technology.
Thank you, Francisco. So the role of AI, we are making it an adaptive platform. So two things. One is the teacher is able to assign new lessons based on understanding what they're doing well at, or the app is able to present new content, more difficult. It's basically adaptive learning is one side of it. And the other side, we want to capture data as, for instance, African-American boys. What was their favorite food? Because African Americans and Latinos suffer the most from childhood obesity and diabetics. So we want to capture, okay, most African American boys loved this recipe. So then the app could recommend that to new users coming on board. Or it also shows how to get those demographics more interested in STEM topics based on content that other kids like.